Hello, Sustranya nè. Taยังมาเล่นเกมต่อเนี่ยเบเดอไทซันนั่นนึงเบเดอลิมแมนตา all good let's go คำตอบสโลว์จังนี่ยังฟองดาวน์โหลดเกมทำไมอย่างนี้ Help me white board this boy kì nhưng lên khoe hay bà đỡ nhưng mà lên khoe ta chạp bàn chọc bà đỡ vọt lên nâng cao chọc này nhưng này không mà chọc mà này này không mà chọc này bỏ khoe nữa nó nè trắng đang bận mày quá nè đang thằng mấy đây nè thấy chứ bị rồi sai ta farm sao nè farm oi hạt thiết rồi farm oi
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Motivate đừng tăng on fusion với em thấy này ba lọ này khó đây attack này mình là nó bây giờ farm farm này quá nhỉ farm oi phê quá nhỉ nó xem xa cái là thiên farm du đà chân phải chữ ai còn nó ok lên bán rồi vậy chồng để sao mà đòn game mà đã live mà đã slow được sợ quên chứ tao cắt này từ đâu này
With temperance
hai
and
bà đơ
discipline,
thuộc bi
my flames will be kept in check. You're no man. Testing out. Feel my wrath. As you wish.
Conquest begins now. Moment of victory. In control. Honor cannot be. Winners win. It ends now.
còn đây nó mới điện không mê chán mẹ
In control. For Septimon.
oh my god miền là rắm thả đôi kèng lái ở kèng lái rồi kèng ai kể vậy mình ai nào là mình ai nè kèng lái khi nhớ mình hello bà đơ tờ ra anh happy kèng lái bà đơ đó nhưng mà đi nhót đây hả đôi đi mơ ra nhót đây hả nên là về lái thê ta bít red thê ta mấy con thê mà là mình nói có hòm tới lái chẳng phải chứ slope hay chứ internet khi nhớ này nó này nhót ai đây អាហ្គេមថ្មីនេះឡើង 100G ជាងនេះ 100G នេះនេះបងដោនណាហ្គេមស្អីគេវាវាញ់មិតហើយវាវាញ់មិតអានេះហ្គេមណូនេះបងដោននេះតាំងពេញចិត្តពេញហើយពេញយំដឹងអានេះស្អីបានលេងស្អីហ្គេមថ្មីហ្គេម free ដែរនេះ
Honor cannot be sung. In control. In control. Pathetic struggle. In control. Never back down.
Let's go
All blood! Acceptable!
លេងទៅ solo នេះលេង solo
My valor never fails! Invincible! In control! Sing of my triumph!
អត់ណាប៊ីងងាប់ខ្ញុំចិត្តលេង solo យីមែនអត់ដឹងមិនគេម so ប្រាស់ Hello បើដែរអាគេបងអើយខ្ញុំឡូវអត់ដែលបានដេកទេអីគេអូរ៉ាមជីមពេកខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹងបើដែរដេកខ្លាចទៅប្រយ័ត្នលេងបានយ៉ាបានស្ដាយក្រោយតាមមួយទៀត
In control!
Fury boils. Feel my wrath. What a clinger. As you wish. Testing output.
Leave it to me. Lady, iron graft you
Sock
knew.
keeper
Fight by my side! In control! Undying glory!
បើកាត់តាម
Stand tall for the eternal
Không, không.
sun!
ต้องហត់នេះ
Here, my valor
Không,
never
không, không.
fails! Honor cannot be sung.
នៅមកទៀត
Invincible! In control!
នៅមួយទៀត
In control!
ខ្ញុំពេចថយសលេងហ្គេមលេងខ្វះយកមិញលេងហ្គេមមកកប់ហ្មងចឹងនេះដូចសលេងហ្គេមខ្លាំងណាស់ទៅអស់ហើយយើងអើយ sorry let ខ្សែពីរទៀត farm អី farm នេះគេ farm នេះចឹង
Where my blades
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
ខ្វាយគេ farm មេយ៉ាងមេមួយម៉ាន60អីយើងសល់ម៉ានយើងសល់បាន60ហ្នឹងអាកលចឹងនេះគេចាំនេះចឹង
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Và muối bọn ngày đập vào ngày đập ram ngày mà mời pra quan xã hào mấy vào đây nhầm ọt khơi vào đây online hồn cho lo mà khó mà em là không thay ta đòn game A kề về vàng mít quá như vin quá em hay dùng đang này xóa lại nè bong phụ mạ cái bạn nhóm thuộc bí co trong bàn về phone song ly mà vô thế song ly ấp giỏi nhưng vô mà tay hai con xong chi pelvi song ly chào bạn lên pyramid lên bắt đầu bằng đòn nè đòn tận bay nè bàn vô nắng bay nè ai ban đây đòn bàn là bay về rồi speed tông speed ha xa ha tầm mấy đòn hai mà mỏng pi máu với nhà rồi chí đòn là mỏng pi máu với dưới là mỏng này
As you wish. Silence. What a clinger. Testing out. Burn.
Leave it to me. Stay calm. Loading. Iron graft you knew.
Conquest begins now. Sing of my triumph! All blood to Septimon! My valor never fails!
boom không tiền nào ra let's go cái bơ so bơ chứ mày bơ con bán chưa ok let's go còn anh chưa với đài add phần một add mở bây giờ lấy khoe to pha
Invincible! In control!
đây
Stay behind me.
anh ấy farm chắc có một cái farm hột
be silent.
xanh này
For Septimon!
phải lấy so trăng lo mày trăng trong như món này gì men đây ní bắt ỏi bài này bắt ỏi ta men nè so là trong trang này của thôi nắp bài nè đây bắt ỏi miếng bạc này cái so tao nó miếng này nhé mình cái lục bó lắm chưa nó cái lục bó lắm được đôi kia nào kìa lục bó có về chẳng anh ấy sẽ think xin bỏ việc đi ta lên con thì mình tích là sẽ think nhóm mà riêng chẳng lặng nè nó sẽ think mà nhau nếp ốp này nè bật đây bật on mà mà nó sạch à mình ta cặp tri này mấy cặp tri các bạn nhẹ sạch sạch như này đôi nông anime anh quay như rẻ em rẻ này nè em nhé cả lời mà em mà nè lời mà em ắt lên sao chưa play nè sao đừng ngật ngật cái nghe em cả lời em đó giờ thì quay hai bi bao bi phải hai nào tàn vàng đi quay sân xem nem cho mà con tranh ắt lên ta con nó chụp lấy hả nó con soi pe đừng ngất pe mấy hay là đừng ngất pe mấy xa chắc quá đồ cá này nè chắc đâu sinh ra việc chơi gì mất máy em lên mà đáng ra ngất mình đánh ok à đây đừng ngất cho là nè em một cây chả muốn tao nè Gion.
You're here, harbinger of the dark tide.
Trong đón tiệt đang giờ ham chơi tiệt.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
How do you know about this? Who are you?
Châu Yun.
Đấy. Châu Yun là An Cui Yun.
The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thnodians' resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, I found the Primus. He was tied to the Thrunodian, knew the truths of it all. But the dark tide silenced him.
Silence him.
In his final moments, he passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
Luca.
So, he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead.
Maybe that was his opponent. Maybe that debt he owned. Hi,
Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough. Listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end.
Fenrico, Dark Tide, Mia.
Death.
Chứng dân tài dân hai bên chơi đây. Chồng. Không nuôi stop man. Thấy nào. Không nuôi stop dây này. I know, I'm not afraid.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Thrunodians' corruption this whole time. suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
ជួយឲ្យ confirm ណា use oil letter ណាបានខ្លះខ្ញុំមាន2ដូចជាឲ្យនៅ letter នេះ phone ណាដាវតែច្រឡំមក catalog ដាវមែនយេឡានយេឡានព្រួយយ៉ាងច្រឡំពីហ្នឹងសិងឈោឲ្យប្រាប់បាននេះចូលមិនហ៎ចូលសាកសតល្បេះហត់ហ្វណាដាវណាគេទៀតលីននោះអំកាត់ដូចគ្មានណាគេប្រើនេះត្រូវហងមិនអត់ញ៉ាំដាក់អាមានញ៉ាំសដឹងដែរអត់ដឹងជំនួយអីគេដឹងដែរអាចយើងអាន like passive វាអានទៅដឹងតែប្រើធ្វើអីកើតដែរតែយ៉ាងមានទេអត់ដឹងដែរ Don't forget I'm also amateur of hope.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
មានតែអាប់ចោលរែង2ចឹងខាតឡើយចូលវិញខាតឡើយចូលរែង2ក៏បានសាច់លើយើងអាហ្នឹងតែយើងຕົកចោលតែប្រើអាប់ចូលរែង2ក៏បានវាដឹងប្រើឲ្យគេប្រើ
You traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more. For me. Please.
The Dark Tide rejects outsiders of Renacita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done.
Thank you.
When you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her regards.
From Cô dán mà pì nè mà pì xin châu.
The people you helped, they're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. Alta before Gusta Heriday depart from the anti-corruption ward. See and lady you know prepare to apply for you. Please take them. The supply means such to us. May your part be sell and the patrol. Okay, trip. I wonder what can happen with the dark tide. Chốt mày. Bay ngắt bay xanh nhưng thôi beli off. Let's go.
You know, status report.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window.
Cô John này. Cô John mà siêu John.
Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the dark tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog, every step a gamble into the unknown. That Discord Slayer, Galbrenna was it? She's bound to the dark tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depths. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward.
So this time I need to anchor to her. What exactly does that mean? What I do?
Don't tell me you forgot already. It's about the anchoring. You've done it before. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her go.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the dark tide.
Don't worry. I'll stick with him every step of the way.
Then I'm planning on to be as well. You can.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you.
Believe in all of you as you believe in me.
If you are ready, step forward.
Let's go. Đây some stress á. Đây some stress blur san. Ngậtពេក nhưng mà thoái off ไปอย่างเงี้ย ลองบัดเกม làm phay phay bay phải chơi ta sát mày phải lấy nhá xanh đây play đây. Let's go.
If you are ready, step forward.
I'm more than ready. Let's go.
May the eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to victory.
There's actually a whole other world inside the dark tide. It kind of feels holy somehow. Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the chaos, we can anchor to Galbrenna and find her, right? Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the chaos. But the problem is...
See, it's mystery. Mystery. You don't know anything about her.
Galbrenna's always like, whoosh, she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos. In death, silence. A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide. The hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. You wish to anchor to her. simple task.
Nè.
Surely you've heard. The dark tide preserves memory. Her past is scattered through its depths, tangled in the currents like fractured glass.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The dark tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind, shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet. Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency, a vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the dark tide's true face, a world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell. Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial anomalies. Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self. Lured by false hope, they stumble into its waiting arms. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path. Endure what she endured. You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire. What is? Are you afraid? We share an enemy. We need you. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is. This path will prove less smooth than she hoped. But for now, you have no choice, do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes, sharpen your claws. It's time we journey into the underworld.
Underworld.
The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside.
Is that Galbrenna up ahead?
A memory. The moment she first fell into the dark tide. She was just a little girl.
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really wield that kind of power?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps even rise to challenge for F4 one day.
Sai Genshin. Genshin ធ្វើតាម wuwa ឯង wuwa ធ្វើតាម ឬ wuwa ធ្វើតាម Genshin ហ្នឹងនេះក្បេះមាននេះវាស្អីរឿងរបស់តួអង្គហ្នឹងដែរនេះមិនមែនក្បេះ conquest ណាមានស្អីរឿងតួអង្គហ្នឹងដែរហើយដល់ស្អីរឿងក៏ប៉ុណ្ណាកាមុនកាលតិច wuwa មានមុនណានេះ
Damn it. I was so close. If it hadn't been for the difference in our resonance ability, I could have... What did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there.
Younger
Since the day I was born.
Born with it? How unfair. I can't take it. I trained harder, endured more, bled more.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. But please, you should tend to your injuries now.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
No, I really meant what I said. They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. They just don't have the same resonance ability. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn to carry it with grace.
So, she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? And why has she stayed away until now? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then. Now it feels different.
The curse of the dark tide. Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Renacita would have burned for her folly. A fitting fate, don't you agree?
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak...
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone. And I am a tacit discord. A devourer and killer by nature. My allegiance lies only with myself.
Oh, sudden that's it. But you live inside her, but sometimes you listen to her. But sometimes you fight alongside her.
We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them. Feel them instead.
Hai bersempat.
She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides in the light. I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Congratulations, little lamb. You've survived the trials of the borderlands.
Are these Galbrenna's traces?
Go now. Claim the rewards of the brave. Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago. It swallowed her whole. Once touched by the dark tide, a human's resonance ability and frequency are devoured, piece by piece.
I was just in Oak Hollow. Where am I? I can't use my resonance ability. Why?
Because the dark tide loved you, but you rejected its gift. Now, it will consume you instead. You, your power, and everything that was once yours.
Kyria, is that really you?
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become the hero of heroes. Why did you stop? Why did you reject it? Don't you crave that glory?
Honestly, I never understood why I was born with this power. You and so many others, you deserved it more than I ever did. I've asked myself again and again, what does it mean to be strong? You once told me that real strength comes from the heart, not from outside. And someone else said, she said, real strength is meant to protect. The dark tide twisted me into a monster. People ran from me. So no, I won't accept this gift.
Well said. My frequency is nearly gone. Looks like I'll never get the chance to surpass you now. So take what remains of my strength. Live on. Live for me. Live for all of us.
But why give this to me?
You're not completely lost yet. You still have a chance to escape. More than any of us. And this is our wish.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. No one can escape the net they cast.
I always knew you, quiet as you seem. If someone struck you down, you'd rise up and strike back twice as hard. I didn't want to admit it before, but in the arena, you didn't beat me with power. The fire in your eyes, it doesn't lie. So live with pride, head held high.
Curious creatures, humans. All yet her power was corrupted. Back then, she was weak, as powerless as a little lamb.
But she still escaped.
She was born through death. Come, let us walk on.
The traces end here. There's no path forward.
Leviathan hides its message in another dimension. The Sentinel's power you bear. Its hour has come, little lamb. Use it to sever the worlds. Reshape what is.
Okay.
Good. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for her. I remember when her resonance ability was corrupted by the dark tide. She fought with nothing but instinct. She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before how rare. A mortal here. It shall gnaw upon thee, slow, ceaseless, until thou bend the knee. Thy fate is to be made one with it.
I know. The dark tide devours everything, assimilates everything.
To claim a divinity's power is to invite divine wrath. Know this, more tidespawn lie in wait before thee.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it? These false frequencies need me to survive. Then I'll show it who's the real.
Thy own kind wished for thy survival. Yet thou wouldst risk it all
So I can truly.
to seek a life true while death surrounds thee.
Then I'll show you. By living. No matter fate may be loud.
To wield the dark tide against its spawns.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. None can carry the strength and live with pride.
I'm almost.
Human flesh remaineth ever feeble. This broken vessel's frequency is yet this is indeed a chance of an eon. I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape the dark tide.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that my boon came still. I never did grasp what she meant by truly living.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not living. And it's not the future those who helped her wished for her. She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish, she passed that flame on.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this. Without my boon, her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. To spare Renasita further calamity, she fled to distant lands, corrupted by the dark tide and losing all her power. At first, she could do naught but run, but she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the dark tide's fluctuations. But men seldom listen to a girl who bears a cursed flame. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrenna, the legendary tacit discord.
So, Galbrenna was originally a tacit discord's name?
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear and hatred across the land. Luring humans into the fire for her own cruelty. She borrowed that name and saved many in its guise. But her one mistake was her weakness. And that name became a fate. The dark tide saw no more after she escaped. So,
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon! Time is running out.
disguise as Galbrenna, use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare? bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade! This name is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus, our pact was sealed.
So, she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul. Piece by piece, weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. To crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity. 'Tis a savage clash of wills between her soul and...
You'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in mid-it. You just wanted to escape the dark tide, didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken, even at the border of life and death. The most perfect vessel I have ever known. Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength. Fate showed her countless tragedies, stirring her compassion. They gave her a second life. But what I offered was a path to wrest her strength back from fate. And that she walks this path with zeal, never resting. And there are 4 more like me in her now. I almost forgot.
At this point, Galbrenna feels like her true name. But what was her real name?
That you must ask her yourself.
You came.
Hope I'm not too late?
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each. Guardian of the Dark Tide, immortal. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself.
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one to take. So I wanted to make it easy, whichever way you chose. One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay to lean on someone else.
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
This is what separates us from the dust that is God. Dignity for the dead, hope for the living.
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your...
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, Galbrella. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
Let him howl. Humans don't kneel to beasts. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Kartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan. Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part one of the plan worked.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The apocalypse Leviathan will bring forth. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency, and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before we can destroy it.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. In him. And in you. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this, Discord Slayer. Let me be your first bullet. Fire me into Leviathan's heart.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk. Thank you for your resolve, Discord Slayer.
With the Sentinel Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide. Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartitia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the paradise, and finish Leviathan. Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Trenodian by myself. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot. Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the Dark Tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's a price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this. This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead. I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So, your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go.
Let's go. Đây complete nó play.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
what the heck
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kingdom. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. We slay them all.
You'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits. Rise from hellfire! The hunt ends here!
Time to die!
Tainted hellfire!
Devour them all!
Explode!
To hell with you!
Behave now. Fight fire with fire.
Let's break space!
By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate!
Scorched to
Just a scratch.
no time to lick your wounds!
The flames roar. Tainted hellfire!
Devour them all!
Timing's everything. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
Big flames. Behave now. I've come to send you to your grave.
The fresh face!
That's it. Behave now. Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds!
More bullet. Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. Ha! Behave now.
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Shining with your love, we stand united in devotion. With hearts full of joyous loyalty, we rise from the sea, guided by your light.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and night. That's what's become of those consumed by the dark tide. If the journeying paradise reaches our world, everyone in Rinasita will suffer the same fate.
Look at them, lining up to flatter their divinity, groveling for its grace without Leviathan's wisdom. Feeble minds like theirs are fit only to be devoured.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul. From this shore to the next. From paradise back to our world.
All to gather more believers to be drawn into paradise's maw. Then they'll go claim their due from Leviathan.
Even with the tape's help, We can't stay exposed to these hymns for too long.
I don't take your orders. Silence, wretched souls! There is no place for you in paradise. Burn in your ruin, and rot in hell.
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Coming back here feels like coming home. By blood, they ought to call me Forefather. Leviathan was right about one thing. Fear is the most ancient and enduring truth in all living things.
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the tide spawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake is usually the first they find. Anger, sorrow, pain. Leviathan reads the depths of our hearts. And from them, it births this river of memory. What you see here is a part of you. The river mirrors what you fear most.
That's why I saw those terrible visions. But why were you there too?
My mind can walk between reality and the dark tide. I've crossed this lake many times, trying to guide the lost home. Oftentimes it isn't hell that people fear. They fear fear itself, and that creates hell.
នេះកន្លែងយើងដូចជាសម័យកាលហ្នឹងសម័យយើងឃើញតែប៉ុណ្ណាហើយឃើញមានតួអង្គផ្សេងៗហ្នឹងហើយដូចជា memory របស់តួអង្គតែមានតួអង្គច្រើនដូចគ្រប់តួអង្គតែមានតែព្រោះស្តានឹងកន្លែងនេះកន្លែងសេកកន្លែងនេះហៅហ្នឹងកន្លែងទន្លេអូអី river អូរីនេះកន្លែងសម័យ
Do you see it? At the edge of this underworld. That's the journeying paradise.
Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it up, it can't hide the truth. It's a liar, twisting souls and selling a paradise of lies.
This lake. It's not quite like how I remembered it.
The Styx Lake. A place where all souls meet. Some call it by another name. Main's Deep. Leviathan reshaped it through the dark tide, turning it into a furnace where souls are melted down and reforged.
A crude imitation of the Sentinel's way of giving form to remnant creatures. But Leviathan takes the souls devoured by the dark tide and forges them into its obedient kindreds.
You seem nostalgic. You great want to see this lesson.
Perhaps what I carry is rage. A rage for vengeance.
This is where Chimera was born.
Do you mean me or us? Born from the fury that courses through the earth, rage cast my spine, and slaughter forged my chest. I've torn through countless souls, rained fire on fields, slept to the wails of 1,000 dying cries. They remember me as Nemean, the name of the land I reduced to ruins, a name forever seared into their hearts with terror. But Leviathan, its treachery dragged me into the dark tide. It twisted my frequency and forced me into an abominable union with the frail goat and pathetic serpent. We were merged into one. Since then, our frequencies gnaw and rend at one another, torment without end. The agony wrought by its will, I shall repay tenfold, carving bone, feasting on marrow, until nothing remains.
ប្រហែលចប់ទេមើលទៅតែយូរទៀតមែនសនឡៃយូរហើយវាវលៀង
Chimera was Leviathan's first tidespawn, created by fusing the frequencies of 3 powerful tacit discords, the first of its kindred. Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, he's still a tacit discord driven by instinct. A destroyer in life, a prisoner of vengeance in death. That vengeance is what broke Leviathan's leash. But now our goals align, and that's likely why he's willing to listen this time. These human frequencies, they're trapped in the Dark Tide's corruption, still clinging to their last shreds of will. Leviathan can do nothing but trap them here and torture them with the pain it's harvested. That alone is reason enough to slay it.
We in Leviathan? We set them free.
Exactly. Look, the anchor stone Augusta placed is just across the lake.
Okay, we just swim across. Okay, we fly across.
No. The waters are dark with corruption. Trying to cross would only rouse the Dark Tide.
Wretched souls. Abandon all yearning for the light of paradise. I come not to save, but to ferry thee to the far shore, into the underworld of hell, into frost and flame. As for you, the living have no place upon this river. Turn back. Seek another crossing. Leave this place and be not consorts of the dead.
Did you see anyone around us?
The beholder finds no anomaly. Long staff, eyes like burning coals. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of Septimont, then this must be Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Its made-up characters only mechanically follow their scripted roles. Hand me that lantern-shaped terminal. I'll handle this.
Whence comes your pride? That you would defy my word?
We come by the highest will's command. By divine pardon, we shall cross to honor the dead and to return hope to the living.
Please spare us. What is saying? You are really good news.
A vessel for the dead bears not the weight of the living. If you would cross, cast off the riches and honors of your former days.
The old stories say Charon favors gold and jewels. If the living seek passage, they must offer a fortune deemed worthy.
The accursed shore awaits all who fear not divinity. If your heart harbors unfinished desires, we have arrived.
That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go after it. Its energy has been reshaped by the dark tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation. Behave now. Rise from hellfire! Day of reaping. Live to hunt.
Oh my god. Anh ơi mày. What the heck?
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The anchor stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, A word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the dark tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the dark tide for now.
Everyone. Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
Sky?
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can
What the
offer?
heck?
Grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Yes!
Me.
Now this is a
Let's
scene
go.
fit for the final act.
Sky ប៉ះជាមួយនេះហ្នឹងកោបសេរីនឹងចា
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Oh my god.
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Blind man that.
Prisoner Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive. Your head belongs to me.
ចុះនិយាយលុយបងកោបសេរីហ៎រត់មើលម្នាក់ខ្លាំងណាស់
You're too late, defender of Huanglong.
Defender of Huanglong.
Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more. All hope will be swept away.
You talk too much. Behold this blade. Your life is mine to take.
Oh my god ខ្លាំងមែនតា Yes សាប់នេះបែរតែខ្លាំងមែន
Nothing that won't heal. Behold this blade. Interesting. Retreat to gain ground. Step forth.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
What the heck?
The connection was cut off.
The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
For Lova and Scar, their appearance was too well timed. Like they knew our strategy all along. Meanwhile, Christophero's just biding his time in the shadows. This must be just the beginning. No matter. The Dark Tide was just unleashed because of the Fraxidus' interference. And everyone there. They didn't even take the potion before it swallowed them.
Trust them. Their will is stronger than the corruption.
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them through the Dark Tide.
Watch out!
What?
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunite in the boundless embrace of eternal light.
Macaron.
Your journey ends here. What is writ by fate shall not be swayed. To resist is to invite naught but deeper woe.
Huh. The Fraxidus must think highly of us. Even you're here. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. It can't pierce something as ancient as the concept of death.
Who is he? Really?
I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create, but to perfectly replicate another's frequency and even forge an entirely new body. There's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. The grand architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock. But I doubt that's your real name, huh?
Schwarzlock.
The children have toiled to create this grand spectacle and bend apart for me. How could I deny their goodwill? I have slumbered in shadow for too long. This old vessel yearns to stir.
So the president himself decided to up. Oh my god. You are not really him, are you? I spent 8 memorizing those lines.
You are our honored guest, and so you shall be received with all the reverence your presence commands. The path of return is barred by the Styx Lake. The waystone was shattered by my own hand. Stay here, and I shall see you unharmed.
You ferried us across only to bar the return. Well played. The answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our way.
A regrettable choice. Violence is not mine to seek. Yet the role I am given is clear. To hold the one who would end Leviathan here.
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let its bells toll through the dark to guide their way.
Be careful.
I'll find a way. Once it's done, I'll catch up. Remember our promise? So long as one of us reaches paradise, hope lives on. Go!
Very well. Gabrena, let us see how far you have come since that day.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. We push through them. We're almost there. We'll make it.
Nowhere to hide. One with the sounds. Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you alright, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. I'll make it quick. More enemies.
The journeying paradise is just ahead.
Abby's frequency is weakening.
Vô
I
khi
can barely
xa
sense it.
Khi xa chẳng bao giờ.
Stop yapping.
What the heck?
So dizzy.
Cái gì?
Leviathan's whispers.
Khi xa support heal mình ạ.
These voices.
Buried in ruins. Montanis.
Được nhỉ? Thật ta? Xa đi. Chào bạn đấy.
I proudly this is how it ends for the Savior. We all become its parents.
No one answered my prayers, but my faith was always true. Please.
My head! It hurts! I can't take it.
Where did they go?
I'm sorry.
Abby!
Abby các bạn. Cái này. We know. What? This time.
My warriors.
Đây u nấu ram kia vậy.
Stands alone.
Cây cao nó tạ. Với
Is
cái này.
meaningless. To disappear again. This time. For nothing.
Enough!
Oh my chi. Nó phải cái sai. Ôi trời.
Welcome, Rover. A pleasure to see you again. Oh, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Please, take your time to enjoy this interlude before the story meets its climax.
Yo, hello, Alvaria. Bong PC bong ai build off man. Nhóm 2 chất 1000 mà đây.ដូចជា800ជាង800បាទហើយបាទហើយស្ទង់ប៉ុណ្ណឹងឯង800 bill មួយឆ្នាំជាងហើយវាមួយឆ្នាំហ្នឹង37ជាមួយ Ryzen 5 9600X RAM 32GB I don't care about your statistic.
Did Avidius's story stir sorrow and anger in your heart? By now, you must have realized that Renacita's fate was forged by the Sentinel.
វាឥឡូវក៏តម្លៃផែនហ្នឹងដែរឥឡូវសារកុំព្យូទ័រឥឡូវវាឡើងថ្លៃផាតកុំព្យូទ័រដូចជា RAM CPU SD ឡើងថ្លៃអញ្ចឹងវាឥឡូវក៏តម្លៃវាអាចផែនហ្នឹងឬលើហ្នឹងវាកម្លាំងបានកម្លាំងប្រហែលគ្នាស្ពេចប្រហែលគ្នាតម្លៃប្រហែលគ្នាហ្នឹងឥឡូវអត់មានយកស្ពេចកុំព្យូទ័រអត់មានចុះទេមែនអត់មានចុះអត់មានឡើងទេនេះអញ្ចឹងពិបាកដែរគិតថាហើយអាចឡើងទៀតនេះគិតថាអាចឡើងឥឡូវបងឡើង RAM CPU ហើយនឹង SD នេះគិតថាអាចឡើងទៀត VGA ទៀតដោយសារខ្វះ chip ទៅគេផលិតអត់តាន់អញ្ចឹងគេទៅឡើងថ្លៃក្រោយការនេះឡើងថ្លៃអីបានណាចឹងនេះ build ទៀតនឹងអាចឡើងថ្លៃយ៉ាងទៀតអត់សាបតទេគេ analyze ហ្នឹងគេ analyze ថាអាចនឹងឡើងថ្លៃខាតកុំព្យូទ័រគ្រឿងកុំព្យូទ័រ
With that truth exposed, have you ever suspected that humanity's fate could also be the design of a higher being? A girl born into a land ravaged by war. Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure a second suffering? And that one born of Sonoro itself, designed to serve as the core of a hollow system? Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffering? If fate cannot grant equal grace to all, if it cannot offer each soul a just and rightful end, then perhaps it is we who must tear the old script and become the authors of a new one.
You want to play God? You want to rewrite humanity fate?
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes you've committed in Renacita are far too great to ever be forgiven.
Oh, I care little for my own fate. I am but a small footnote in this grand repertoire. one day, my role too will end. And if that finale serves to bring the curtain down with perfection and grandeur, I'll gladly add it to the script. However, my moment on stage is yet to come. The spotlight now belongs to the people of Renacita.
You wrote Avidius and all of Renacita into a tragedy, just to prove a point. You speak of divinities with disdain, but the moment you took up that quill, you became no different. I don't trust you, or the quill in your hands.
Certainly. I do believe there is someone more worthy than I to wield it. We've invited you before, many times. Should you choose to accept, you would be the one to hold that quill.
What the heck? Đâu cho hàng về tăng bị chú tăng bị đá máu tăng bị chân châu tăng bị những chụp ska từ bố này, oi ska tàu trong cho dương oi cho hàng về này, của tàu đá thang, đây trong dương cho dương tập ra, thua ấy sao dương đi xe, hào sẽ cái xịt à, crop cái crop này cầm rò này xịt, crop pui đây cầm rò sao dương mẹn chiên nét được nông vơ lên đây này, dương mau bị grau vơ lên chẳng dương special, chẳng người trong dương tập ra thế này, best would be written by all of humanity. Hay giới người slot mau bị môn này giới bị môn slot cho mau vơ lên vào đó này, hay giới bắt ca trong trăm mà nè. No one has the right to dictate another fate. It will belong to no one. Not me.
Unbound by Renacita's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone to aid in their defiance of fate. Aren't you merely playing the role of savior?
Nó là dân trên nè, hay kế chú dừng cô này sale về nó trên nè chui dừng cô, mình nửa lột mà nè, mình trên nè offline tới cứ trên nè chui. Phê nó dân ở đó này dân rắn này dân, bây giờ rất xấu dân, khai trên nè sale, dân rất khó khai trên nè offline. Vì muốn đi dân nè offline đó là nè muốn á, cả dân làm ăn càng cao dân vì muốn á, cả năng đôi chỉ so với per nhảy ra dân, cả dân slot mặt dân slot cho màu nè té, mà lần này mà càng chạm.
I know you bear a power not of this world.
Yeah.
It grants you a courage that borders on folly.
Not
but even so, Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abbey. A Threnodian's essence is one and the same. Should two such frequencies ever collide, Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess Abbey, merge with Overthrax, and eventually complete its rebirth.
I'm alright, Rover.
You've never questioned what Abbey is, have you?
Không. Cristoforo Dagman Abbey AK man.
Never pause to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark tide. You do already know what the dark tide really is. Perhaps once Abbey merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. If that's the risk you're prepared to take, I suppose I can revise my script accordingly.
Abbey tiết bắt đôi mến nó này đôi mến rộp riêng chẳng thế hay chỉ ai miền ai bị còi Abbey nó là chỉ vì món chỉ ai xé nhưng cái tha ba mươi chỉ mùi năng là thánh Abbey ai chênh chỉ true form mà nè chênh chỉ rộp riêng bật còn đại vì món Abbey thì đằng So I was your target all along. How long have been you searching this out? Making me the Harbinger was the part of your design too.
Leviathan has long sought its harbinger, but you weren't its first choice. That role was meant for Augusta, Septimont's current F4.
Bill đang PC đã PC fan or liquid hồi ná em tam CPU họ tam CPU tam nhóm tam CPU và CPU tam i5 ấy i5 thầm đá đã cooler thầm đá cooler cho lá air cooler anh xí sau là giờ nó tới giờ sửa lạnh bài sát giờ đã cooler tại chạy tàu các liquid á và nhóm ra vô quả cả ha chó ban du nè cái pra một cái khối là sao nó ăn mà tạ màu nè khối phết nữa phết pra ban tiệt ta bỏ liquid nó ta khối ấy cứ chó là nè ta khối butter không nắng hơi rồi tắt bia ring ó ngột đó bia lên từ chạy việc nào là hồi khối nè chứ là ta cái pra ấy chó là cái men tất cả đây ta bỏ ha chó đó cooler đó pra ban mà chỉ vật màu nè mình chạy khối à nè khối phén đâu phén ra tiệt chẳng đi sau là nhớ thế bà liquid nó lớn cái tình yêu nó chia 3 năm tới 5 năm bán ai 3 năm mình vô 5 năm ai đô cho rồi nè sao bị ai khôi hả tắc viên nó tắc nông nó này bị hút á tới thì sau là nhớ thế dân sờ lạnh bài sát dân riệp liquid tàu khơi sát này khơi sát đó bị clean á tại bà dân sờ lạnh bài performance cắt con mọi lôi chán dân đã air cooler tới bây trình định lôi dân trình hai chia mà pay sao đượcแล้วnè bây giờ đặt liquid bây trình này lơ mà pay sao được tao lơ cooler nữa cooler tháo chiên tung này đập pay ra sao được tam mà đảo bây chứ bây giờ chọn trình định tháo cá bớt đi phải trái khi dân biếu nhâm xuôi xu cọt ta chọn biếu giờ performance rồi biếu cho sát biếu performance nhâm đạo ở clang mongสำหรับเลยCPU ให้นั่ง GPU เนี่ยไอ้บ่ข้างกราวข้างรูปเรียงเศร้าสำหรับเลยมาได้ดาวมาได้เนี่ยดาวต่างเลย performance แต่แบบดาวเลยสะอาดด่ามาสะอาดมองด่า air cooler ได้คือแล้วด่า liquid ด่าก็ห้ามาสะอาดมองเนี่ยแต่นั่งแต่ไหลภายในเต้แต่ว่าจอกบานสะอาดพ้องคลางพ้องนั่งแต่ไหลดึงไหลติดกันเนี่ยนั่นที่สองเลยยังไรเต้เลยยังสุดแล้วฮะยังมีใบอะไรเนี่ย performance ให้นั่งสะอาดโยไปไหนไอ้ประเทศคือ performance ให้สะอาดเด็ดbây giờ mình vô nhầm ra thấy nhầm riêng rồi sau là giờ nè khlang hay sát là nó riêng thay thì cái sai dân đạo xa đấy đại khlang đây nào nè chứ riêng thay thì bị ai lơ lại cái này không ha sợ bị lấy chứ sau là giờ thế này thường dương ra hồi nãy chắc bạn ấy giờ đã nói tới ai cosmite thì ai các bạn tam chất rồi nè cầm tới bill hồi nãy giờ ra tao nè lại như nãy bill mới nâng.
The paradise should have descended as I had written. Yet, the priestess's arrow, fired at the cost of her very existence, sent the story veering off script.
PC mùi PC chật wuwa lấy cái chật wuwa lấy tầm bốc hơi wuwa là bia đi đại PC computer khlang graphic computer mồm lên bả tao computer đang đi tiếng anh nè tiếng chỉ thay tiếng anh mình lấy số CPU chỉ thay tiếng.
Still, any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. Just a few careful strokes, and we found the perfect protagonist to bear the mantle of despair.
Lấy tới đang chụa nè, ta sẽ đang chọn đơn lại rương chứ, lên tới chụa rồi, lên đang màu mã này nè, màu mùi ở đang, nào chất mùi.
We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions are lost to the dark tide, adrift with no anchor in sight, fated to sink endlessly into the depths. As for Cartathea, the divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Do you truly believe her humanity alone can stand against Leviathan?
I believe in all of them.
Yes. Hope amid hardship makes a finer tale than one of aimless doubt. The audience always favors stories steeped in distress, struggle, and ruin. Alas, this interlude must end here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber, and with its wrath comes its gospel. Now then, show me. Show me that humanity can rise against the divine. Prove your will is your own. Prove you are worthy to pen your own fate. But if humanity cannot cross the threshold of the divine, then we shall be the ones to write its fate instead.
Okay.
Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets their hour upon the stage. And then, in the blink of a moment, is heard no more.
I believe in them, just as they believe in me.
Of course, you've always been the protagonist of our play. But what if the one we speak of, the one meant to end Leviathan, is not you?
What? So your true target is...
The special scene between her and our grand architect must not be disturbed. But now take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
Muốn sao mà tạo muốn ông muốn thuê thuê ban thì thuê ban đó một lần.
So, I was your true target all along.
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited him. And you, the Revenant returned from the Dark Tide. You are the one chosen to end Leviathan in our script. I know the power you wield. Left unchecked, it unravels the fabric of our play. And so, I must still your steps Yet I confess, Galbrena, your growth hath far outstripped what I foresaw. How many tacit discords have you devoured to stand here now?
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? For one with a lifespan like yours, surely you know more than most. So go on, take a guess.
You risked all to save those who share no bond with you. To choose to protect is one thing, but to do so wielding power not born of mankind, that you should never have done. You must have felt it. The cold stares of those you saved. No gratitude. Only fear for that which they cannot understand.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll follow it.
Your frequency now intertwines with the Tacet discords. The moment you crossed that, my offer still stands. Join the Fraxidus. You too have crossed the veil that parts life and death. Among us.
Ever since I got these wings, I found freedom in the open sky. I don't need a haven or titles to cage me. I am what I choose to be.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. Even that of the Threnodian.
Sounds like something a hypocrite would say.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? Whatever. I don't give a damn about you or your grand ideals. I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
Chào bạn.
The tacit discords within you are gone.
I've heard enough of this crap.
Chồng ở đây thì ướp môi con này.
You hide behind borrowed faces. But me, I've never once doubted who I am. I've risen from blood and inferno 1,000 times. Faced the monsters that lined up to devour me, and fought back without mercy. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. Not even Dalahan's iron hooves could bring me to my knees. The dark tide cursed me long ago. I should have been dead, but here I stand. And you think one of your clones can stop me?
Still clinging to hope. A sharp tongue may spark your courage, but it shall not change your end. And so be it. Forsake all hope of ever beholding paradise. I shall guide you to the Amer's shore, into eternal darkness, into hell.
We're already there, Schwarzloch.
Ở đây thì có muốn bánh ở tại đây hả? Lưu đại cào hơi nọt. Cái bên ấy đây mà có muốn nó bánh lưu chọn chạm.
This blood, it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before, but now it's time you paid for
Oh
your
my god.
darkness. The hunt begins.
Cao sỏi. Oh my god.
friends. They purified the corrupted frequencies.
Bullseye.
Oh my god. Lôi mày.
May the flames light your way home.
Cọp sorry. Cho bên na the best. Sẽ bán video.
You never cease to surprise.
And here I thought you knew me well. A good hunter turns nature to her advantage. Or did you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you. I was strong. That's how I broke you.
I wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command, forming as Cetus the Tidebreaker.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. When disaster strikes, humans unite. A hollow being like you wouldn't understand.
Even if you absorb the corruption in their frequencies, it will not last. That Charon is but one mask the Grand Architect wears. The spirits will not restrain him for long.
I know. That's why we have to move and find him.
There was a battle near the Journeying Paradise. Its aftershock blocked the main path. Which way do we go?
Left. It's a shortcut.
There is no path on the left.
Then I'll carve one out myself.
Ê, xả đá lắm á. Cho nó xả đá đi. Đoទៀតđấy. Behold the listen. Cầm lôi nó xoay men. Lôi mình ta.
Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flame Wing won't last much longer in the air.
Come! Lôi mình ta.
The Beholder's mark is set. With Shadow Fiend's power, Khmer. Time to end it in one
First person mode.
I'll use the feather blade to weave through them while shooting.
Okay, first person
That'll speed things up.
Chung lôi về. Nó thấy bờ ghế nó chạy bán lôi nó chạy bán nó lên chân cát lôi ngồi như thế. First person mode.
Chimera, tear the space apart.
Nè. Thế à.
Those ice blades stay dead forever.
Oh my god, slow rồi. First person mode rồi. Em.
Stay back.
Sweet snort. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Clang à. Clang lên cặp bên này. Không rồi đi.
All set to die?
Bớt hết điện.
Your divinity is next.
Oh my god.
I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. I'll kick the gates of hell open myself. Almost there.
Chẳng co. Chỉ co rồi. Chỉ skateboard. Chỉ ski rồi. Bên nào xả hàng nhựa sạch.
Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide has swallowed him, and the stairway to the paradise lies in ruins. Run all you like. Your chance to save him is already lost. Such is the nature of fate.
If I believed in fate, I wouldn't have made it this far.
You think that little flame can burn this dark tide? You drown in delusion.
I know it's not enough. What if I add some of this?
You intend to unleash the tacit discords within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the dark tide even gets a chance.
I tamed them once. I can do it again. It's just a matter of what I'm willing to lose. If saving him means we still have a shot at taking down Leviathan, I'll risk it all. My will, my everything.
Lunatic!
Let's see whose fire burns hotter. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. If you still want to see Leviathan destroyed with your own eyes, this is your final chance. Either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. And now, of all things, this is what gets through to you. You would risk everything for a sliver of hope.
I would, no matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, she arrives to save you from the abyss. A fleeting spark, kindled by all she once had, burning for a hopeless stand against the furious tide.
2 ម៉ោងទៀតចប់ហើយបងអើយចប់កាប់ហើយ2ម៉ោងទៀតសមិញចឹងដែរថា2ម៉ោងទៀតឥឡូវ2ម៉ោងទៀតទេតាមចប់ហ្នឹងនេះចិត្តចប់ហើយ look down no បងអើយខូចភ្នែកបងមើលទៅក្រោម pro
What awaits you is your end. Now, roving outlander, don that exquisite mantle once more. And step onto the deserted stage you are destined to face.
How much time has passed? No path to take. Nowhere to go. Wait. What's that ahead?
Bật mấy cả đằng mới. Là đây ta ban là đi ta bán là. Cái này bán sẵn là sẵn. Lại nó sẽ ai sẽ đã ban này. Sao lại nít đọ clear biển này một là chẳng nghe ai. Đây cho một cái to này tầm. Ok, tại giờ sẽ đã ban này. 30 là mồm. Oh my god. Lấy game này trong 2-3 máu. Mà stay phải chơi xa game thắc mây rồi nè. Game thắc mây nâng graphic card bệnh đấy nè. Ồ rửa mình nhá. Tôm nhá. Nhưng bạn mơ đi về system requirement mà bạn mơ đi nè. Game thắc mây cho mình đam pính. Cái mà chết pính á nè. Không sẽ bị rối á nè lươn nè cả. Game requirement mà phải mình với cái phải mình qua cùng tớ này bao nhiêu mới đây VOV cái VOV mid
The blade most worn,
is often the sharpest.
នេះมันminimum system requirement នេះ69មានដល់11ព្រោះ i7 ចង់ទី7ហើយ Sun 5ចង់ទី1នេះជាងគេគាត់ថាសូវខ្លាំងមែនតើនេះ recommend graphic card recommend អីគេ minimum 1660អូខេ 100G នេះវា recommend install លើ SD នេះយ៉ាងមែន build computer ឥឡូវគេឈប់ build កុំនេះកុំទិញ hard disk ដាក់លេង game ខាត់ឥឡូវទេយ៉ាងមែនណានេះ run game slow ឯងលេង game តាក់ទេនេះអញ្ចឹងស្អីឥឡូវនេះកុំទិញ computer គ្នាកុំទិញ computer ណាដែលមាននេះដែលកុំទិញ កុំទិញ hard drive HDD នេះកុំយកអសោះនេះមិនយកទេនេះ build computer ដាក់ SD សតបងហើយ hard drive ដាក់បានដាក់ឯកសារណា file game ណាយកទុកចោលឯកសារអីទុកចោលនេះរូបភាពវីដេអូហ្នឹងជាង store បានតែកុំដាក់ game ដាក់ game បើកក៏យូរលេង game ក៏តាក់ផ្សាយវា switch វារត់អត់តាន់នេះអញ្ចឹងមើលគ្នាលេង game គ្នា install នៅលើ SD នេះខ្ញុំ recommend ហ្មងអាខ្ញុំបេះផ្ទាល់ហើយគឺ slow មែនតើអញ្ចឹងនេះកុំដាក់ game នៅក្នុងនេះលេង game run game នៅលើ hard drive កុំឲ្យសោះដាក់បានតែវាវាលេងអត់ smooth ទេវាបើក game ក៏យូរដែរ load game យូរនេះ recommend នេះ i7 ចំនួនទី7អូខេ Ryzen 5 Ryzen 7ចំនួនទី3700 X ចាំ recommend Series 32ត្រូវមកC point យ៉ាងម៉េចអានេះ C point ខ្ញុំអានេះកុំទៅ C point អានេះគេ recommend តាម2060 RX 2070ណាហើយនឹង AMD AMD RX 6000X ហ្នឹងនេះហើយនឹង Intel Arc A នេះ A750 C point យ៉ាងដែរលេងបានក្លៀនគាត់ថា 2K អស់បាននេះហ្គេមនេះកុំតើខ្ញុំណាយ៉ាងម៉េច37នៅខ្លាំងយ៉ាងម៉េចនេះ37ខ្លាំងនេះប្រហែល56សេរីថ្មីនេះនេះ 2K បាន1 M នេះអញ្ចឹងបើរវាង56ជាមួយ37ហ្នឹងនេះតម្លៃខុសគ្នា100ទិញ37លេងទៅនេះអត់ស្ដាយអត់ខុសលុយទេតម្លៃខុសគ្នា100បើ56តម្លៃថ្មីវាចូល300ជាងហើយ350ទៅ300ហ្នឹង350នេះថ្មីហើយហ្នឹងតាមហាងលក់គេលក់អាហ្នឹងមិនមែន bill អាចតម្លៃក្រោមហ្នឹងហើយបើ37តម្លៃវាខ្ទង់200ជាងហ្នឹង230ទៅ240នេះ2ហ្នឹងហើយ250យ៉ាងថ្លៃបើកាតនៅស្អាតកាតពួកកាតថ្លៃ250អញ្ចឹងនេះខុសគ្នា100ខ្ញុំទិញ37លេងហ្នឹងមែនណាតម្លៃ37ខ្លាំងជាងទៀតណាហើយវា RAM 8 GB គ្នាហ្នឹងតម្លៃធូរជាងយើងទិញអាធូរជាងលេងហ្នឹងតែបើយើងចង់បានសេរីថ្មីទិញ35ទៅ35ហើយ56ទៅចង់បានកាតសេរីថ្មីតែខ្ញុំយកតម្លៃធូរកម្លាំងស្មើគ្នានេះតម្លៃធូរឲ្យកម្លាំងស្មើនេះយើងយកអាហ្នឹងចំណេញលុយនេះហើយ Nvidia មិនងាយទេមិនងាយឈប់អាប់ដេតទេនេះក្រោយកាតសេរីចាស់នៅតែអាប់ដេត support game ថ្មីរហូតដោយសេរីពួក10សេរី18 16ហ្នឹងមិននៅដល់ឡូវនៅ support ទេនេះតែបញ្ចប់ខែហ្នឹងឯងដឹកត្រឹមខែហ្នឹងចប់ហើយនេះគេជប់ support driver អញ្ចឹងវាចូល7 10ឆ្នាំ8 9ឆ្នាំហើយនេះអញ្ចឹងកុំមិនកន់ភ័យហ្នឹងក្រោយកាតសេរីចាស់ហ្នឹងគេ support យូរហ្នឹងមិនងាយគេបញ្ឈប់ support ហ្នឹងនេះ Nvidia គឺអញ្ចឹងហ្មងតែយើងបានទេប៉ុណ្ណឹងបានយើងចាំជួបគ្នានៅ live កើតទៀតហើយខ្ញុំដូចជាអស់ហើយចាំនេះតថ្ងៃក្រោយទៀតមួយម៉ោងទៀតអូខេ SD ហ្នឹង SD បើដែរ SD លេង game smooth បើក game លឿន run file ក៏លឿនដែរនេះ multiplayer មិនបង game ហ្នឹងហើយដូច game multiplayer បើដែរ game ហ្នឹងលេង online លេងជាមួយគ្នាបាន game free ទៀត game លុយ graphic ស្អាតមក game នេះឃើញគេលេងឃើញនេះចាប់អារម្មណ៍ដល់ណាមើលឃើញគ្នាយើងក៏ខ្ញុំសាកដែរអញ្ចឹងណាតែខ្ញុំចង់នេះវាយបោះវាយមេឃើញអត់បែបជាមនុស្សបណ្ដោយបែបវា graphic វាស្អាតដូចមនុស្សប៉ិតនេះមើល
But I have been on this path too long now.
The street was filled with ghosts.
Without a single coin, you call yourself the god of treasure?
I'll give you one more chance. Go on. Kill me.
ជប់តាក់ខ្ញុំបងដោនហ្គេមតាក់នេះហ្គេមហ្នឹងបែប MMORPG នេះហ្គេមអនឡាញ RPG Open World ទៅសេរីតាប៊ូវ៉ាតែហ្គេមនេះវា graphic សាច់រឿងវាបែបផ្សេងនេះ design បែបផ្សេងចឹងតែវាសាច់រឿងបែបហ្គេម F តែមួយនេះ Open World MMORPG ហ្គេមលុយណាឃើញគេលេងតំណងតែខ្ញុំសាក download សិនមួយជាជាង download ពេញអានេះហើយជា down នេះបាន 62% ហើយជា1ម៉ោងទៀតពេញហើយ down ចោលមកយប់តោះដល់យើងបិទហ្គេមហើយអូខេ claim សិន ខ្ញុំ add មក like confirm ចំណាគេមិញឈ្មោះគេមិញពីអានឈ្មោះមិញឈ្មោះស្អីគេសាក់ what the heck bro មួយឈ្មោះមកសាក់គេនេះឈ្មោះបាក់អានដល់ឈ្មោះ67ហើយស្អីវិញចិត្ត Genshin អត់តាន់លេងទេ Genshin ខ្ញុំអត់តាចូលដូនពេទ្យសិនមិនខ្វល់ Genshin យើងលេង quest ចប់ព្រោះអាចចប់ចាំលេង Genshin តវាយអាពីនឹងវាយអាម៉ាស៊ីនជាតិអត់តាន់វាយហងហើយនៅសាកហ្គេមថ្មីទៀតបើបាន live រងថ្ងៃអីថ្ងៃអាចលេងតោះតែ live រងថ្ងៃបានគឺលេងអាចលេងបានហ្គេមច្រើនតែយូរលេងយូរ live ម្ដងអញ្ចឹងវាលេអត់តាន់ទេសារ ហ្គេមច្រើនពេកលេង quest នោះ ហ្គេមផ្សេងអត់បាន live អង្គមួយកន្លះមកថ្ងៃនេះចូលក៏សិនទៅណាសិនតាន់ចូលហងអត់ចូលខាត់5ជីមចុះ down អីគេទៀតហ៎ update អីគេចុះមក speed 500 kilobyte ណាតែខ្ញុំ download game ថ្មីហើយវាទាញ speed អស់លេងវានេះ 50 មេនេះ 50 មេជាងនេះអូរសារ live ផងបើអត់ live 50 មេនេះតែបង live ទៅទាញ speed 10 មេជាងនេះក្នុងទាញ 10 មេណា speed live ទាញ 10 មេខ្ទង់ 10 មេ 50 មេនេះ copy not bad ស្ពីតលឿន 50 មេនេះស្រុកគេ 300 មេនេះអាចចូលដល់ G gigabit ស្រុកគេដល់ផ្លែពេញ15នាទីដល់វាលេតយើងដល់ម្ដង2ម៉ោងស្កប់សិននេះនឹងការបានជួយលេងបាត់នេះសិនបើមិនស្កប់ដល់អត់ពេញទេពេលស្កប់អាចឡើងណែ11 មេ 5 មេ 6 មេកប់សេរីចូលហើយយើងដល់វិញផ្លេតពេញបាត់បង level wuwa ចិត្តស្មើខ្ញុំបាត់ចុះខ្ញុំលេងនេះលេងសោះលឿនយ៉ាងតែខ្ញុំលេងរងថ្ងៃតែអត់សូវលេង quest ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំលេងតែធ្វើ commission event ហើយប្រុចសើបានលេង quest explore ទេនិយាយទៅឆេះនៅអីមកកណូនេះ explore មកកណូតែខ្ញុំដើរ explore ទេមកតឡើយហ្នឹងទៀតចប់បាត់ហើយការបាត់ដេកលោឲ្យលោក Colombina Oh my god
Looking for me
អាហ្នឹងខ្ញុំចូលមកតេស្តហ្គេមក្នុងនេះហ្នឹងខ្ញុំផុស TikTok ហ៎ចូលមកតេស្តក្នុងនេះជាប់បណ្ដោយជាប់ក្លូបវិណាចាប់ខុំបណ្ដោយខ្ញុំតេស្តហ្គេមមកគ្នាមើលក្នុង TikTok ហ៎ខ្ញុំតេស្តហ្គេមអាកុំព្យូទ័រតម្លៃ200ជាងណា Oh my god កិច្ចពីកិនសិនមកជួបកិច្ចពីបូវ៉ាមកជួបកិនសិនម្ដងនេះខ្វេះដល់ខ្វេះចន់កគ្នាមក You scare me
After sensing your arrival, I wanted to see how close I could get to you from
បាន
behind.
លឺសលេងកន្លងពីណាយកឡើងដេកលក់ស្រួលនេះហេសលេងរបស់ណាប្រូអានេះមែនឈីលីងក៏ប្រូសលេងក៏ប្រូនិយាយក៏ប្រូ
Because you had nothing better to do, or
what
is that how it seems? No different than when I was with the Fatui then. There was never much for me to do. The Tsaritsa only sought the power of the moon goddesses. I was never dispatched to see Xenosis or anything like that.
So what would you do to pass the time?
Take walks, watch the moon, sometimes sing.
មកតយណាយល់
But I came to do that last one less and less after Sandrone forbade it.
Sandrone.
She didn't like your singing? No. She praised it, actually. But I had only recently joined the Fatui then, and she said my singing set the others on edge. Because, for those not in the know, it seemed like I was about to use some sort of power.
Oh, huh. Paimon can sort of understand that.
Oh, and there was another reason. She said she did most of her research at night, so if I sang during the day, it would disturb her attempts to catch up on sleep.
This was the main season. I will bet.
So, I used to just sing outside her door at night instead. But still, she always chased me away.
Did you get along with the other?
Get along?
When we first met.
When we first met, Arlecchino did seem eager to get along with me. She often showed up behind me without making a sound, like I did to you earlier. She said it was an attempt to test me, I believe. I too attempted to join in on the game, but she always managed to spot me before I even got close. Eventually, I resorted to using Kuvaki and managed to give her quite a scare from behind. But she never played that game with me again after that.
Yeah, Paimon doubts that was a game to the knave at all.
What else? Oh, the doctor often asked me to assist in his light realm-related research. I obliged him a few times, but it was so dull. Use Kuvaki to strike this. Use Kuvaki to control that. I stopped going after a while.
Look like you are in the good mood today.
Yes. Even though I've run away from home, I do have some fond memories of it all the same. Arlecchino and Sandrone treated me quite well, along with...
This person, I wonder what she is thinking about.
Give me your hand.
Yes.
Rosaline taught me. It's important to always express gratitude to others.
Okay. Rosaline.
So, thank you for listening to me.
He's a good moon goddess Vera.
I believe that's enough for today.
Whoa, that was sudden.
Okay, tại giờ. She remembering certain things from her past, I think.
Yeah, guess you're right. Well, let's not bother her then.
Okay.
Fierce with... Until a curious bird rode the wild gale into the heart of the storm. As it turned out, the roiling waves were caused by the snoring of a giant whale. And so the bird told the whale a tale of peaceful slumber, and from then on, the great sea was quiet.
nó mình nói chuyện bạn mà chuyện mà một chỗ đây nhỉ chuyện phim chuyện hết này chụp chuyện này chuyện này lang cắt à
So, go to sleep, little ones,
đây như đấy
lest the fearsome whale awaken once more. Kuhenki are an energetic bunch. Lulling them to sleep is no easy task.
đây như đấy này sao giúp cháu đây như đấy vậy nè con rồng khan bây giờ để cho bye bye good night Colombina trường bạn mà muốn để trường bạn mà trường bạn sẵn mà Colombina trường pè bắt bạn đây luônแต่ละพอตอนนี้มาเชียงว่าไงมั้งเชียงชอบเชียงที่ชอบเชียงชอบไว้หนังเชียงไอ้chào bạn đấy lên bàn lên chụp điện bạn đấy mà này muốn chơi thôi ạ mỏ xiên này ấy lưới đấy xiên đã được chơi nghe mà được lấy tạo xiên hết nè hai element add hai nào không nông with the bang well confirm mấy ta đã confirm mày anh xiên hết nè chào bạn đấy nha không ta chồng riêng ạ được play kalau benar tao bay nè lên khơi nè người ta ăn riêng có món nhiều máu chiên thôi nè chào bạn đấy nha lên ban lơi lên kalau benar mà đây cảm ơn chào bạn đấy lên chiên quá đó nữa bạn bạn hello chọc bạn à lấy bàn khơi Colombina bạn đây chụp chiên vậy nè bắt chọc bạn đây tao mày bay ra làm nào tôi cho những bạn này nè lên chia như sao ấy chỉ riêng bàn ta chỉ riêng nè chụp chia này nè chụp chia này muốn chia riêng là muốn chụp này
add as
đồ hái project let's go tông vậy đó mạnh đấu anh tục nữa hai easy tao tiền mà này cắt trừ ạ chụp lại chụp chứ này nhìn bên lừa play đi má cháu này len lưới lên chủ đề ấy có nào máu là đang lưới play chơi riêng hồi ta lấy chọc lên lưới này tay ta mạch ngày nay bạn stop hay chứ để đâu nè bạn đưa trong riêng Colombina đưa tập lên và đỡ Wuthering vé chui lại bộ nhom phòng chăm tầm này là nhom ở tầm này không vai bị cạn bật co-op ok bật co-op phòng bật đi kì ok toàn to จัดไปอยู่64 G 64 เม60 เมคอมสรีcái bạn sắp cái này rồi mình tao bắt đây lửa play tao này chụp nên nào like cái này nè bye bye good night nè